I feel that lately people are just afraid of silence, afraid of their own thoughts, and afraid of being just with themselves. And I do certainly see it in myself. First of all, I say it in myself really. You know, when you cannot do anything without having earphones or somebody to talk to or with your friends. Like I am pretty like I can do things alone. I don't need any company for going to gym or for doing some things. But usually I need my headphones for just walking to a shop or walking wherever, just going for a walk by default means having headphones. And I feel like so many people have it same, and you know we don't really give ourselves time to be with our thoughts, and it is pretty much the most important thing. Is the reason why you cannot go to sleep just normally peacefully, but you have to lie there for an hour thinking of everything because you don't give your brain the time to you know to get used to your thoughts, to get used to being with yourself. And the only place when you're actually, by yourself, in sense of, without any other factors such as headphones, friends, and whatever, you're when you're going to sleep. Like some people, for example, I sometimes take headphones to you with shower, which is crazy, guys. You cannot be by yourself that much, and it scares me. It scares me a lot because it is such an unnatural thing, and I think it's such a easy dopamine kind of thing that really gets you addicted really quickly. But it is destroying you. And I'm not saying you should give up on everything. Of course, no. Of course, I cannot do it myself, so I think it's a bad thing to recommend it to you. It's gonna be a pretty much two-faced. But I really think you should try walking home without headphones for once, for example, or give yourself time and go for a walk, like, consciously without headphones, without anything that will bother you from your thoughts. Just go for a walk knowing you're going to, think about everything, whatever. Maybe you have something which is going on in your life and you already have some, topic to overthink kind of, or just to to have in your head. You have some thoughts, or they will just appear by themselves. You don't have to invite them in your head usually, but just promise me you'll go there and you will try it, because it is such a destroying thing. It's really really bad that you don't get to know yourself, and then you complain why I'm not so confident, why I'm not, because you don't know who you are. You don't know what your thoughts are. You don't know what type of person you're dealing with, because you're trying to surround yourself with anybody. You're trying to be with friends, you're trying to listen to some music, you're trying to have some company around you so that you'll not be bothered by your own thoughts. And they will, the funny thing about all this is they will find you anyway. They will, you may be fast, but your thoughts will be faster. There will be a moment that they will reach to you, and you will have nowhere to hide. It sounds like a horror movie, and if it does sound like a horror movie to you, you probably should take care of it, and you probably should make sure that you don't depend on headphones in your head or friends around you. You should not be afraid of your own thoughts. You know what I mean? You cannot wait to be confident, or you cannot expect being confident when you're not confident in yourself and your thoughts. When you're afraid of yourself, you cannot be confident by its definition. Yeah, I mean, it's not that I don't have this problem. I do certainly have it, and it's the reason I'm recording this right now. I think it's important for people to think about it more, and just to, I'm asking you just to, maybe you should try going for a 20-minute walk without headphones. It's all I have, but it's all I can offer you, and it's such a good thing, and really makes your day, or makes, I mean, you go sleep easier. Really, you do. I wish I knew it a bit sooner, but anyways, I think I'm happy I can share it with you. And again, I'm not an ideal. Of course, I'm not. I'm listening to music like constantly. I'm afraid what my Spotify would look like in the year, end of a year, probably like 100,000 minutes or something. But just make sure you have time for yourself without any disturbing factors. It is really, really important. And make sure you have this 20 minutes walk or whatever time you have for it, 15, 10 minutes, just something that you will give yourself some time. And if not, please don't go to shower with headphones. Like, it is absolutely unnecessary. And just, if you can have a walk, then just go to shower without headphones and